Today on Eagle Nation News, Jake Fine previews the upcoming homecoming week schedule and what we can expect as the days roll closer.
Everybody deals with bullying in different ways. Reagan Argyle uncovered how students here at Prosper High School deal with it in their own ways.
And finally, Tyler Winden will be in studio with varsity cheerleaders Emily Crone and Kaylee Walters discussing the homecoming parade next week.
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Thursday, October 5th. I'm Sola Cantai.
I'm Christina Folsom.
And I'm Cameron Silva.
I do believe that this is the first time in American history that we have 5 living former presidents, and it's also especially interesting that they're all coming together to help unite the country. Cameron?
Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama are going to be present at a benefit concert for hurricane relief. It's a country concert titled Deep from the Heart, the One America Appeal. It features artists such as Alabama, the Gatlin Brothers, Sam Moore, and others.
Last night, it was confirmed that 3 members of the U.S. Special Operation Forces were killed and 2 were wounded in southwest Niger due to an attack on a joint U.S.-Nigerian patrol. The U.S. forces are assisting Nigerian armed forces against terrorist groups, and the 2 that were wounded were moved to Niamey and will soon be moved to Germany.
Now we send it over to Jake Fine, who has all you need to know about homecoming week.
Thank you, Sola, and as you can see, I'm here standing in the PHS Arena, which will see plenty of use next week with the Homecoming Pep Rally and Talent Show, which means, of course, it's Homecoming Week, which I am here to highlight. Tuesday will be Jersey Day, where you can catch me in my Matt Ryan jersey. Wednesday will be PSAT Testing Day, as well as 50s vs. 80s Dress-Up Day and Late Arrival for seniors. After school that day will, of course, be the Homecoming Parade and Pep Rally, so watch out for our coverage of the parade on Twitter. Thursday is normal schedule and Disney vs. Nickelodeon Dress-Up Day. Finally, Friday is Eagle Pride Dress-Up Day with the Homecoming Talent Show and off-campus lunch for seniors. Be sure to tune into ENN throughout the week as we'll have coverage of all the events and dress-up days, maybe a few surprises along the way. Back to you, Sola.
Thank you, Jake. All I need to say is 28-3. After this commercial break, we continue on the topic of bullying and what Prosper High School is doing to help.
For tomorrow's weather, there will be a high of 87 degrees with a low of 68. The sun will be shining once again, so enjoy your day off. For your fast forecast, I'm Tyler Winden.
I learned a lot of preparation techniques, which is, kind of like time management, questions to answer first, how to answer them, kind of like the pace I should take it, and overall, great class. Mr. Gomez, Mr. Amers, awesome teachers, and overall my test score went up around 5 points.
If you are interested in an SAT or ACT prep course, visit firstchoiceprep.com and fill out the Google form. Classes run through the year and start on October 19th for the SAT and the 30th for the ACT, and range from $400 to $650. Visit the website for more details.
This week, the topic of bullying has come up multiple times. We've explored ways to unintentionally be the bully and the effects of cyberbullying. Today, Reagan Argyle focuses on what Prosper High School is doing to combat all of these issues.
Bullying is a conflict that is widespread all around the world. Studies show that one of the main causes of depression is bullying, and most of these studies include high school students.
I'm just kind of shocked that someone could be that rude to someone, like, face to face. I feel like it would be easier to say that stuff like over the phone, but knowing that someone could say it face to face kind of makes me sad.
Cases of bullying happen every day at every high school, but Prosper High School is able to combat this with a zero tolerance of bullying.
We definitely look at bullying as a severe offense, and we definitely look into it immediately, and of course investigate to the full extent just to make sure we're covering and protecting our students, because students is our #1 focus this year.
Prosper High School administrators are often brought to with cases of harassment and bullying, and they do everything they can to resolve the conflict.
The school does what it can, like the APs, how like if they get a report for bullying, they'll definitely talk to the student. You can talk to them, and even if like the person isn't gonna get in trouble, then you can just talk to the counselor and just talk to them about it. People could just be more aware about bullying and like that it's happening around them so that they can talk to APs.
Even though bullying is a conflict far from over across the continent, Prosper High School is taking every step to ensure the best possible learning environment for their students. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Reagan Argyle.
Thank you, Reagan. After this commercial break, Tyler Winden joins us in studio with more information on next week's homecoming parade.
Prosper Young Life will host the 10th annual Strikes Night on Monday, October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. The cost is $15 due at the event. Science National Honor Society applications can be found on Miss Robinson's Prosper ISD webpage. Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society is now accepting applications for new membership consideration. The National Art Honor Society has sent out invites for the new inductees. The new member social is Thursday, October 5th after school in the cafeteria.
Every year, Prosper High School has its annual homecoming parade during the week of homecoming. Here in studio with varsity cheerleaders Emily Crone and Kaylee Walters is Tyler Winden.
So, Kaylee, Emily, thanks for joining me. So I know the homecoming parade is a huge event, so how much planning goes into this?
The Prosper Cheer Booster Club starts the planning process back in September and works with Dr. Watkins and the town to plan the event.
So what types of floats and how many should we expect to see?
There will be over 50 different floats in this homecoming parade, and it will include all the high school, middle school, and other community participants.
So how do you think this affects the culture of Prosper?
It's the largest event to bring the entire community together, and personally, I remember being a little girl and watching all the floats pass by and really wanting to participate in that when I was old enough.
Well, thank you guys for joining me once again. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Tyler. Now we kick it to Cameron Silva, who will be giving us insight on something new and different we can expect to see in the Dallas Metroplex.
What's up, guys? So today we are going to be straying from the usual new restaurant in Prosper. Instead, we are going to be talking about a new lake being built within the Metroplex and may be built in Prosper. As some of you may have heard, there's already a lake being planned in East Dallas, which some have called eye-popping. It is part of the $1 billion Bayside Development Plan, which is why they are putting extra work in to make it amazing. Even though they haven't started building it yet, there are already plans for a second lake, which may be placed in Prosper. Crystal Lagoon's Regional Director, Christopher Zuza, announced that they expect to have 5 projects assigned to Texas by the end of the year. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at Eagle Nation News for more updates.
Thank you, Cameron. Let's go ahead and get a look at the meetings going on today.
A few announcements before we go. Beginning today, if you normally report to the arena during Eagle Time, report to the gym instead.
There is a HOSA meeting today during Eagle Time. The $10 due for the parade float needs to be turned in at the meeting.
Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Christina Folsom.
I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Live long and prosper.